Heathen thought of the day.
Welcome back. I think I should start today because
I just like we've colour matched almost.
yeah, not intentional. We're not that couple. Anyway, as I was saying, I think I should start because mine's a bit more serious.
Boo.
It's very on topic because we can't get away from it. It's the Charlie Kirk thing. Yeah, we all know whether we are into this kind of interest or not, which I'm not. And to be fair, I had never even heard of this person until what's just happened. But my thought doesn't necessarily pertain to him as an individual. It just brought up so many things in society that can be talked about. And I think two of the major things that this brought up for me were, the typical freedom of speech, and also, who can decide whether you're allowed to take someone's life or not. And I think, personally, there are certain people throughout history that I think deserve to be, sniped, gotten rid of. But as far as I'm aware, Charlie Kirk wasn't someone who was running concentration camps, who was going around on a murder spree. I don't even know if he was necessarily inciting just a blind violence towards a certain group of people. I don't know. But my point is, from what I do know, was that he was someone with controversial views, or divisive views, let's say then, clearly, but he was up to debate them. Am I right? You know a little bit more about him than I do, I think. Yeah. And again, I just feel like that kind of goes to show this is just an awful thing to have happened. He's not someone who deserved to be offed like that. His family didn't deserve to lose him. And it doesn't matter whether it's someone you agree with their views or you disagree with their views. If you disagree with their views, then, debate them or
ignore them.
Or share your views in a different way or ignore them. Killing someone is really not the answer. And it just makes matters so much worse. You're just giving people even more reason to go to extremes in their beliefs. Yeah, that's basically what I've been had, going on up here. Because I can't get away from all the Charlie Kirk stuff being blasted at me.
Just get off your phone then.
I can't. I've got Heathen.
Let's get some happy talk now. We almost, unbeknownst to you, on Thursday, went to the cinema because in the only cinema screen that I like to go to, which is Screen 1 at the Richmond Odeon, which is in the Grade 2 listed building, it's the only cinema screen with any character, and it makes seeing a film feel like a real event. And it's also the screen where I intend to film a quite important scene in Heathen, the cinema scene. And the reason that we almost went is because they barely ever have horror films in Screen 1. But they were showing The Conjuring. I'll bring up The Conjuring Last Rites again. They were showing Conjuring Last Rites. I was like, Screen 1, a horror movie, even though, it's not something that I really badly need to go and see. But still, with them coming together, it almost made me go. And then in the end, I was like, do I really want to spend minimum £50 watching an average film? Because I can't help myself. I would have got a large salt popcorn. That means I would have had to got you like a medium sweet popcorn. I also would have got myself nachos because I better go to the cinema. So when I go there, I buy everything.
Don't put it on me. I wouldn't have demanded any popcorn.
So I didn't go, and we didn't go. So I'm waiting for just, a better, cut from better cloth horror movie than, the fourth Conjuring movie and the 20th movie in a particular world. Because I think the last movie we saw in Screen 1 in Richmond was the It remake,
yes.
Part 1 in 2017. As far as I'm concerned, that was a big piece of crap. So, yeah, hopefully there will be. In fact, yeah, maybe they'll show Heathen, Screen 1, Richmond Odeon, and it'd be great because it will be like,
Well,
look, we're sitting here and we're watching a scene where this is taking place.
Yeah, it's not a maybe for me in my mind. If we do get film that scene there, then it seems like the obvious choice for the premiere, the London premiere. Screw Leicester Square.
The premiere would have been Brentford Waterman's, where I saw my first ever movie, but now they shut it down. I cannot believe it. Fuck you guys, whoever did that.
Well,
just for more apartments or whatever.
I feel like, the film screen that you filmed in makes more sense for the premiere. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, the theatre. Also, actually, just quickly, I wanted to say because
that screen is unbelievable, by the way.
It is. It's really cool, and it's the whole Richmond Theatre. Actually, all of the screens have their own version of creep factor.
Yeah.
Having worked there once upon a time as well, and having seen a few films there in the various screens, the screen you're talking about, as you said,
Screen
it's like
1.
Big and old, and you don't know what's going to get you. But even when we watched the Annabelle creation film, we saw that in one of the smaller screens. But again, there's something about the fact that it's quite an old building, and I know what's behind all the screens.
Yeah, it's a protected listed building,
which is creepy.
Grade 2 listed building.
I just quickly wanted to say as well, my thought does have something to do with horror because it kind of ties in with the whole who really deserves to die things like oh shoot, what's
What do you mean, who
I
deserves
literally
to
just
die?
had it in my mind. What's that series of Purge?
The Purge.
The Purge, yeah. It's like who gets to decide who is worthy of life or not. Sorry, anyway, yeah.
Let's have enough from you. Back to...
Oh, there's more on yours?
Screen 1. There was. I did have more in my head till you started.
It sounded to me like you were done.
That's another hour in the bad girl cage for you there. The Conjuring Last Rites is still playing in Richmond now, but they've moved it to Screen 2, 3 or whatever, which is just a nondescript screen really. And they've replaced it with, I think the Downton Abbey movie. So
for God's sake.
Won't be going to Screen 1 for that.
Well, it is Richmond, so...
Yeah. So quickly, please, Richmond Odeon, put another horror movie, because October's coming up. So obviously there will be horror movies coming out. We'll see if there's any good ones and put it on Screen 1 so that I can go there and just walk around like this. Tallying up my shots.
Can't do that with nachos and popcorn.
Well, I'll get you to hold them. Yeah.